Well, you guys send me a lot of questions since I'm doing podcast. I'm talking about business. I'm talking about AI. I'm talking about how to get jobs and stuff like that. But a lot of guys, they was kind of like texting me about relationship. They wanted to know about relationship. They want to know about what woman wants and stuff like that. So today, my topic is what woman want. Right? That's gonna be some questions which I'm going to answer from my own experiences, living in different countries, talking to different women, having different friends. So I'm going to tell you the answers regarding to my experience. If you have another experiences, you can write me your answers, if you don't like this answer. So number one thing, so the number one question is like, do women want a nice guy or a man who can lead? I think a woman want somebody who can lead. A woman want warrior. A woman want protector. A woman wants provider. A woman wants who gives her attention, affection, care, and love. If you are just a nice guy, and if you cannot provide emotionally, physically, mentally, and financially, you're gonna end up in friend zone. So better you work on yourself. Get out of this nice guy thing and start learning how to approach a woman, how to talk to a woman, and how to be with her. So second question is, what makes a man attractive beyond looks and money? Well, that's a very tricky question. If you have no looks and money, it will be very hard for you. It will be very hard for you to talk to a woman. It will be very hard for you to convince a woman. But there is a one trick. There is a one thing you can do, which can bring any woman to you. Your manners. If you have good manners, if you know how to treat woman good, definitely woman going to talk to you. But you have to have good manners. You have to make her protective. You have to show that you are a man of manners and stuff like that, right? What something men think woman wants but is actually wrong. I think a lot of men think women are just looking for money. Once they start giving them money, they're not looking for something else. But women are always looking for emotional connection. If you have a good emotional connection with your woman, she's not going anywhere. So start building a good emotional connection with your woman. Try or memories. So women works on memories. So take her out, take her somewhere, take pictures with her, keep that memories alive. If you have no memories with that woman, she will never fall in love with you. Unforgettable to a woman. Think, if you have good manners and you treat her like a queen, you treat her like a goddess, she gonna be with you. It's all about how you treat her and how many memories you make with her. So if you are a good man, if you're creating a good memories with your woman, it will be very hard for her to not to think about you. She will be thinking about you 24 hours. If you treat her right, respect her. Treating her right just means like, if a woman say no, you take it as a man, and you just like, okay, fine, like, I'm good. If you don't want me, it's good. You're not going to cry in front of her. You're not going to be needy. You're not going to be talking bad about her. You're gonna take things manly way. You're gonna take things as a man. You're gonna be walk away from a situation which is not benefiting you. Be sure you can learn to walk away as a man. If a woman doesn't want to be with you, accept that. Accept things gracefully. Do not try. Do not tell her like, oh, things gonna be easy, things gonna be this or this gonna be that. No, you should leave. Act like a man. Do not tell her like, oh, we're gonna be friends, or I just want to be friend with you since you are not accepting me. I think you are going to be disrespect yourself. Yeah. So there is another question, like, do you think social media changed what women accept from man? I think that's a lot. Like, a lot of times, when you see different type of influencers, they're showing you their life, and their women are showing you their life, like, oh, we're going to this five-star hotel, we are eating different restaurants, we are having this expensive things, expensive watches, iPhones. I think that's a lot of times it's giving us the negative impact to our society. So a lot of women think, oh, every man should do this type of things. But you know what? If a man working so hard, and he's going to work, and he's bringing back money, and he's paying all your bills, right? He's not saving a single penny. He's spending all that money in your bills. He's paying for the house. He's still a superman. You should respect that man, because he's still a superman. And same, a man should respect his woman if she's doing a lot of things for him, right? Do women test men emotionally without realizing it? Yes, women going to test you all the time. They're going to test you all the time. For the woman, test is everywhere. They're going to test you. They're going to test your abilities to, you know, pull things off. She gonna test your financial abilities, everything. So you make sure what you're doing is confidence is the key. Do women fall more for confidence or kindness? I think woman wants a confident man, a man who can go to her and look in her eyes and say, "Yes, I want you." Kindness is a second thing, but a confidence, she knows that this man can pull off certain things, that this man have the confidence. She can go in front of her father, she can go in front of her brothers, and this man can talk to her family. She wants that confidence in you. So do not make yourself feminine. If you like somebody, if you like a woman, just go approach her. Be confident. Just go and approach that woman. Nothing gonna happen. Just go, be graceful, wear good clothes, use a nice perfume, get yourself a good haircut, go and talk to this woman, and definitely she's gonna be impressed by you. A woman who wants a good looks, a person who's doing good in his life, and a person who smells good. Well, there's another question, relationship questions we have. What makes a woman feel safe with a man today? I think how a woman feels safe with you is by your emotions, by your money, by the way you are, the way you are protected towards her. If you are masculine, if you're showing her that you're going to be a protector, provider, you're going to be giver, like she going to feel safe with you. And you're going to take a charge. With a woman, you always have to take a charge because you are the captain of the ship and she's your co-captain. So you always have to take charge in your hand and run that ship, right? What makes a woman lose attraction fast? I think when you text her all day long, when you show her you are the most neediest person in the world, when you just wants to be with her friend, and whatever she says, you say yes to her, she would definitely gonna put you in the friend zone, and she gonna lose attraction. Woman loves mystery. If you have no mystery attached to you, if you have no good things attached to you, she will lose her attraction. Can a man be too available? I don't think so. Any man can be too available since we are men. We are working all the time, right? I'm a CEO. I'm running companies. I'm always busy. I'm doing 20 things or 1,000 things at the same time. I think a man who is working hard, who is making money, will never be available. And woman knows that. If you are available 24 hours, it means you're not doing anything in your life. What a woman. So another question is, what makes a woman chase a man instead of the other way around? So a lot of times a woman doesn't chase you, but the thing is that if you're working good in your life, if you have good money, if you have good cars, if you are a good man, if you're clean, if you use a nice perfume, you're clean, and people talk about you that he's a nice man, and you have a nice lifestyle, and you know how to take yourself properly. You go to the gym, you work hard. Definitely, women will attract towards you, and they're going to chase you. So we have some. What kind of men do women brag about to their friends? I think if you are a strong man and if you're a masculine, if you can pull anything off, she will definitely go and talk to her friends about you, because being a woman, she is sharing each and everything with her friends. So if you are a man in her life, her friends definitely know about you. What kind of man do women keep secret but can't leave? I think her friends. If you're in her friend zone, she's keeping you as a secret. She's telling you what to do and stuff like that, but she's not going to lose you. Are relationship standards higher now or just more unrealistic? I think they're more unrealistic right now. Being a relationship, you are going through a lot of problems. You're going through a lot of issues. Relationships can be up and down. You have to navigate yourself in this relationship. You have to make time for each other, which is very hard in this time since everything is very expensive. You're working so hard, you have less time for people. So yes, relationships are tough these days. So I already answered a lot of questions. I would definitely answer more questions. I want you guys to keep sending me too many questions or more questions so I can answer that. Thank you so much.